Hello, everybody. Hello. We should be coming live now. Yep, looks like we're live. Welcome, everybody. Alrighty. Here's a little bit of change of plans for today. Um, After talking to some friends and what we experienced so far with Ever Crisis and the first Soldier chapter, it appears like I don't know. Doesn't look like we'll be able to finish Ever Crisis right this second, which is unfortunate. The story was getting interesting. Just the gotcha model for Ever Crisis is ridiculous to be able to try to finish in a reasonable time without really diving into Ever Crisis too much. I do want to play it eventually, but we got a timeline to make, and I can't just sit there and grind the game for a long time. But in the meantime, the one thing that is for sure happening on this channel is that starting February 1st, we're going to do Crisis Core, then do Remake with integrated into the game, and then streaming Rebirth. That is for sure. Those three games are for sure going to happen, without a doubt. It's just a matter of time to get it done, one chapter a day and all of that. So in the meantime, to take up the time where Ever Crisis was supposed to be streaming for the nights, what we are going to do is have a little Final Fantasy VII fun. Today we're going to do the tier list, and then tomorrow, trying to think of something special we can do to celebrate the 27th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. Also, we are going to be watching the PlayStation State of Play live on stream and see what they got in store for us. I'm pretty sure, this is my predictions, is we're going to get the final trailer. Probably a demo is going to come out for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and then they're probably on their blog or something, they're going to say that the game has gone gold. Now, in regards to the demo, I'm not going to play the demo. I don't want anything spoiled for Rebirth. And the trailer, I'm only going to watch it one time on stream with y'all. Other than that, Rebirth will be completely blind. It's about time we end the speculation to everything about Rebirth and just wait for it to come out. But in the meantime, let's get started with today's content. And we are going to be doing a character tier list of all the characters of Final Fantasy VII, both original, remake, all the side games, Dirge of Cerberus, Advent Children, Crisis Core. We're going to rate all the characters and my personal opinion of what I think of the characters. And we'll start from the upper left here, which Andrea Rodea. We'll start with him and just kind of rank them and see what my opinions are on all of them and see where we're going. I also put on the Final Fantasy soundtrack of all the Final Fantasy VII musics. I didn't see Dirge of Cerberus add to the playlist, but that's fine. I don't know why it's supposed to be on random. Oh, wait, because it's not on the right thing. Hold on. There we go. There. Alright, now we're at random. Alright. So this is a song from Integrate, I think it is. So it's just a nice little Final Fantasy. We got a lot of characters to go through today. As you can see, I think it's like 109 different characters. Besides the stupid NPCs that are nameless, I didn't add them, but these are all the characters that have names and are notable characters that people know about. Some of them I recognize more than others, so we'll have to see about that. As you can see, there's some original 7 characters that I don't know if we'll get to see in Rebirth, like him. He's probably going to be in part 3. But she's going to be in part 2, Rebirth. and some Dirge right there. Some Crisis Core ones. Where's Cessna? Anyways, they're all over the place. And so like Cloud, right? I have him as his remake model, but we're talking about all aspects of the character, both the remake and all the content they're in, all together, their overall story. So let's get started with Andrea Rodeo. Oh yeah, before we get started, I happen to think about how I broke down this list for you guys. So we have S tier, which is Soldier First Class, and then next best is Soldier Second Class, then the following best is Soldier Third Class, then the Shinra Grunts, and then nobody important because they're just that horrible that no one really cares. Now, this is all personal opinion. It's not like, oh, yeah, fighting style and they could beat up everybody else. No, this is just personal opinion. Story, character moments, everything that you see from these characters are all included in my personal opinions on how I have an opinion. Why did my music just shift like that? That's interesting. We already heard the song. Alright. That was weird how the music just shifted so randomly like that. But anyways, yeah. So this is how we're going to be doing the whole rating program. But yeah, so first Soldier First Class is the best, and then so on and so forth further down. But we will get started. So Andrea Rodea, the owner of the Honeybee Inn in Rebirth or the remake project. You know what? He's cool. He's stylish. I wouldn't quite put him as S class, as Soldier First Class. And I don't know if he was really good and well fleshed out, and he had a really good sense of personality, and the dancing mission that he had was really fun. But he's not quite a grunt. I just don't think he's really second class. As much as I like him, he's not gonna be quite up there. There's people far more better than him. But I really did like him. And yeah, we'll stick with Soldier for Third Class. We can adjust these people as we go on. But for now, this is what it is. And what's really interesting is I've gone through a lot of these people recently in the games, and I have seen Advent Children recently, which brings us to Denzel next. So it's kind of cool. I want to see, well, I'll talk to that when I get to certain other characters, what I'm thinking about this list. But in the meantime, Denzel from Advent Children. You know, cool addition to the story of Final Fantasy VII. I really like Denzel, especially his relationship with Cloud, and gives Marlene someone to talk to, which is nice. You know, his stuff in the anime too. That anime, the mini series or the mini shorts or whatever, that was pretty interesting too. He's really a really interesting character. But I feel like they could have done more with him. God, Denzel, man, where are we gonna put you? I don't think it's quite up at Third Class. Because there's one scene in Advent Children where it just, I don't know, he felt like kind of lost. So I think we're gonna keep him at Shinra Grunt. Like when he found Cloud's phone, yeah. And what I have to explain these things as we go on and we get to certain circumstances, so I'm not just sitting here talking all out in the back. But Aerith, S tier, straight away, straight to the top. And what an appropriate song to put Aerith in S tier. I am an Aerith sweetheart fan, lover. She's awesome and she's amazing and she's sweet and innocent, but just awesome. But she also has very determination. She knows what she needs to do, and she does it, especially after everything and knowing what that means for her to do it. So yeah, she's soldier first class. She could totally make it like you do when you first meet her. All right, next is Angeal. Oh. Angeal, where are we gonna put you, my friend? Angeal. Oh, once again, he's really cool. I felt like his story was a little cut off. I think they should have done more with him and Zach, especially because he's the mentor of Zach. But there's a lot of backstory there that they could have gone through, and I wish we get to see more of Angeal. Hopefully in Rebirth we might get some flashbacks of Angeal. I don't know. We'll see. But he is a soldier. Technically he's a soldier first class in the game, but you know what? He was really good just for Zach's character. But he was kind of lacking. It's so hard to rate these people because each one has a special place in my heart for what I like about them and what I don't like about them. So it's really hard. You know what? He's going to be in third class, but he's going to be above Andrea. So on top of the different rating systems that I'm going to have for them, I'm also going to do it in order too. So what order they actually are of how important. So if you literally just follow through, you'll see how much I like these different characters. Azul. Okay, if you just watched my Dirge of Cerberus playthrough, Azul is a freaking nightmare. He is horrible, and he made no sense, and he was easy to fight, and it was just to have a character as someone who's just pure evil. He's no one important. No one cares about Azul. Just simple enough. Mr. Barrett. You know, it's really hard because the original party members, all the party members, the main group of the party, it's so hard not to put them all in first class because they're so iconic and they're so loved and they're so important. And I would put Barrett in first class, but it's hard because he has some good storylines coming up in Rebirth, and I don't want to say anything for people who've never played Rebirth. But he has some good story moments coming up, and his heart really is in it. But I'm just thinking about like overall, like, okay, he's gonna be first class because he is badass and his story is really cool. But he's not top of the first class because at first he's kind of annoying, all of that. Who's this? The stupid shop owner from Sector 7. Is that who this is? Sometimes it's hard to see. Hey, look, we can do this. Cool. Who is this? I think this is a guy from, what you call it? I think this is a guy from Intergrade. The guy part of the thing, he's nobody. I didn't really care too much about him. I don't think anyone can disagree with me. Rose. Is that her name? Rose? Rosa? Rose? The other girl from Sector 7 with the stupid cats. Her side quest was stupid. She just was whiny. They did give her better. She's still nobody. Hold on. How are we gonna rate? He's nobody. At least she had a character. Better than him. He's way back there. At least he had a character too. Yeah, we'll do that with them for right now. We can adjust these later, but as of right now, this is what we're doing. Biggs. You know, he didn't have much in the original. He had some stuff, but of course it was original, so he didn't have much. And then Remake, even though they did flesh him out quite a bit in Remake, he was still not quite up there. Like, I wish they would have gone more into Biggs. But with the teasing him in Rebirth, we might get more. So, right now he's sitting at second class because he's still really good and really up there, but he's not quite Soldier First Class quality. Now, as I'll say, what's going to be interesting is after Rebirth and we finish Rebirth is if they do give him more character growth, he may go to First Class. Like, he's very teetering on First Class and Second Class Soldier, but right now he's sitting at Second Class because, like I said, he's still good in Remake what they did, but they didn't really flesh him out all that much other than, yeah, he likes kids. Next is Bugenhagen. Red 13's grandpa. Nanaki's grandpa. What are we gonna do with Nanaki? Not Nanaki. With Bugenhagen. God. Once again, it's gonna be interesting to what I rate these guys after Rebirth. He's really iconic. He's not First Class because he's not up there, and I wouldn't quite say he's Second Class. He was cool and fun, but he wasn't that. You know what? He's gonna have to go above Rodea, and you know what? Above Enchiel too. Yeah, he's gonna be Third Class, but high Third Class. Chocobo Bill, hold on, this is Billy. Chocobo Billy. He's Shinra Grunt, but he's bottom of the line. He's kind of he's kind of annoying because he takes advantage of you. Yeah, he's at the bottom of the line. Chadley, man. Oh, Chadley. You know what? Chadley, I liked him. I really honestly liked him. Can't wait to see him in Rebirth again. But he's gonna go right below Bugenhagen. He can't be ahead of Bugenhagen, but he is above Enchiel, so yeah, we'll keep him in Third Class. He's alright. Who the heck is this guy? I recognize him. No, that's not him. God, I know these people. We'll come back to him. We'll put him at the back of the list because I know who he is. I just can't think of him right now. Holy crap. I can't even think about who he is right this second. I know, but oh! Duh! Chocobo Bill, and this is Chocobo Bill. Way better than Chocobo Billy. Not better than Denzel. Denzel had that actual story, but he's better than his son. That's who that is. Chocobo Bill and Chocobo Billy. Yeah, they'll be right next to each other. Oh, Cessna. Honestly, Cessna, she was added there to be like a companion towards Zack. And I get her character, but I don't think she's all that great. I want to put her at nobody. Yeah, we'll put her at nobody important, but high nobody important, because she still had character and she still had depth. It just felt like they wanted to create a member of the Turks, which they did, and that's fine. I don't mind that. I don't know. She did save Zack. Yeah, she's still nobody important. Sid Highwind. God, once again, you know what? As much as I love Sid, controversial, I do love Sid, but this isn't the best Sid they've done. He was cool, and he's a good member, and I do like Dragoon characters. And I'm interested in seeing how they're going to make him perform in Remake Part 3. But for right now, in the original game, as much as I used him because of his Dragoon abilities, his story was really interesting, and what they did with him was really cool. High second class. Really high second class. It's Sid, I mean. Another guy part of the Resistance, kind of useless. He's going to go next to the other guy. He's more important than this other guy in the Resistance, but I didn't really care too much for him. They didn't really build him out as a DLC character. Alright, so here we go. Once again, I can't wait to see what Rebirth does for this character. But Kate Sith, I hate Kate Sith. I want to put him all the way at the bottom. I really dislike Kate Sith. he looks interested in the remake stuff, or in the Rebirth stuff, but until Rebirth comes out, he's really low. Now, he's not as bad as Azul. He's more important than these people, way more than... Even though I really dislike him, he is still more important than all of these people. So he gets high, nobody. Cloud Strife, right away. A-class. Now, here's the question. Does he come before Aerith or after Aerith? Oh, that's a hard one. I mean, he is the main protagonist. He does have a really cool character death, but Aerith is main girl. But Cloud does kill the main boss at the end, and in Advent Children, and in everything else. And he has a cool style, and I like his attitude. But Aerith is... You know what? For me personally, as much as I love Aerith to death, Cloud has to be... He's the main protagonist. I mean, it's Cloud. And I love Cloud. I have his figure on my shelf, and he's just awesome and amazing. His story arcs is awesome. Yeah. Who is this? Mr. Coates from the Golden Saucer Racing people, or the Underground Old Corral. You know what? But he had somewhat of a story, but not that much. He's above Chocobo Bill and Chocobo Billy, but below Denzel. Yeah. Well, like I said, I can't wait to see some of these characters and see what they do in Rebirth, and see how much I like them in Rebirth and all of that. So yeah, we'll keep them right there for now. The stupid press release dude, he was annoying. His side quests were stupid. Still better than capturing cats. I wouldn't say better than Cessna. No, he's not better than Cessna. Now, which one is he better than? Is he better than Rose? Or Rosa, or whatever her name is? Just because his side quests were a little bit more interesting. And he did get an appearance in Integrate. Yeah, we'll give him above the little girl. Dio. I love Dio. I love his personality. What they do in the trailer so far for Rebirth makes him look like I'm going to really like him. Just like I did with Andrea Rodea. So yeah, I actually talk about Andrea. He's probably about the same. He's not better than... it's hard because he's our original cast character. So he's not better than Bugenhagen. No. And I did like Chadley a lot. And Gio did have a good story. He was kind of back. We'll keep him next to Andrea right now. Is this Mayor Domino? I think this is Mayor Domino. Because his assistant is somewhere else on the list. But yeah, Mayo Domino. Bottom of the line. Not better than Kate says. Cessna's better. But still really important. So, that's going to be really interesting. Jesus Christ. I need to adjust the size here, because here we go. There we go. That works. Alright, yeah, we'll put him there. The Mayor Domino. Dine. I actually really like Dine's story. I hope they don't change it too much, especially his ending fate. I hope that doesn't change in Remake or Rebirth. Really heartbreaking story. Oh, man. And, you know, I want to put him ahead of Biggs. Like, if we were just doing original 7 characters, just the original game, he would be ahead of Biggs. But because Wedge or Biggs was so good in Remake, he's still second class, but he's below Biggs. He has to be. Elmira. Oh. Not quite second class. As much as I love her and she's a good mom. She is... Now, is she before or after Bugenhagen? Bugenhagen was just cool, like, scholarly figure. She was a cool mom, but... And she did care so much about Aerith. And her story was tragic. It was really tragic. It's hard to see, like, who's better than who here? God. You know what? Elmira, you are gonna... Just because you're a heartbreaking story, and Bugenhagen doesn't really have one, even though he's a cool character, Elmira's gonna go before Bugenhagen. Just because. But still third class, so that's still interesting. Reno! Reno's really cool. I like Reno. Not better than Barrett, though, but still first class. He's really cool character design. His laid, chilled attitude. But is he really worthy of first class position? You know, that's hard to say. That's really hard to say. But you know what? For right now, we'll put him first class, but low first class. So Barrett's way before him. Who is this? Dr. Gast? Professor Gast? Honestly, to be completely honest with you, I know of him from his stories. And I've played the original, so I know a little bit about him, but he's kind of way down. Azul's still horrible. I don't like Azul. But you just only hear about him. You don't really get to see what he's all about. So yeah, he's a nobody important. Rude. I like Rude a lot, but he's not first class tier. Yeah, and you know, just because he appears more in the story and he has more of the original story, he is going to go above Biggs in second class, but he can't be, he's not above Sid, not at all. Well, yep. So yeah, Rude's really cool. I like him. I don't like him so much in Advent Children, but he's still fun, and I like what they're doing with Rebirth. It's going to be interesting to see what he's like when we get to Ganga. Yeah, and all of that. Who is this? Angeal's mom? Is this who this is? She's a nobody. She had more of a story than those two, but she's a nobody. Angeal's mom? Yeah. She was in one cutscene, and she's horrible. She kind of like, I don't know, she's not horrible. Her story is interesting, but it's only for one little nidbit, you know what I'm saying. Yuffie's dad, Mr. whatever her I forgot, Karasaga or whatever her last name is. I really like how he is with Yuffie and how he's kind of like upfront, but he's like a hard dad. Still not quite a story like Denzel, but still kind of important. Way important than any of these characters. I mean, Kate Sith is more important, but we already talked about how I don't like Kate Sith. Yeah, not as important as Denzel, but he's still down there. Genesis. Oh, God. Just straight now. I'm just kidding. Genesis now. You know... what's going to be interesting? This is another reason why I don't want to play the demo, because I want to see what they do with the flashback scene with Genesis and that whole thing that we already know about from Crisis Core. Because the story in Crisis Core was good if you just look at it as Genesis himself and not the bigger picture of Final Fantasy VII. It was an interesting story. Just, he seemed kind of wooden at times, to be completely honest. He's still really important, so he has to be better than Dyne. I don't think better than Biggs and Wedge. He'll be up there at second class. And like I said, we can readjust these as we go on. Heidegger. You know what? After playing the original again, and if you haven't watched those streams, you can go on the backlog. I like what they do in Remake. They give him cool character, and I can't wait to see what they do in Rebirth. Especially because after Midgar with Rufus in the original, they really treat him like, dude, just stop talking. So that's going to be really interesting to see what they do with Heidegger. But he's still a really interesting character. He's S-class, but not better than Dying. Nah. He's low low second class. Estel, the Chocobo thing, she's funny. No, yeah, we'll keep her right there. She's not as interesting as anyone else above her, but she's better than most people. See, that's so bad, because the thing with Kate Sith is I want to move him up, but he's so... Because he is important to the whole cast. We'll adjust this later if we need to. I just really don't like Kate Sith. Dr. Hollander from Crisis Core. Kind of useless. Really kind of a useless character, to be completely honest. God, I don't even... Yeah, though... she's more important than Gio's mom. Yeah, his whole story was weird and convoluted. Now this next girl, who is this? No idea who you are. I have no idea who this next person is. Yeah, this next person, I have no idea who this is. I don't even know who that is. I can't even think of it. It's someone from one of the remakes. Is she the Leaf House owner? I think that may be her. Stupid. We don't care. You didn't do anything. You're not the bee lady. You know who I'm talking about. Genova. Look, I have this on this list. Even though she's technically considered a monster and a villain and all of that. I mean, so is Sephiroth is an enemy. So is Rude and Reno and stuff. But she's technically a character. I love the imagery. I love the design. It would be... I just want to know more, and that's... But I don't. I want to know more, but I don't want to know more. Because... That's the cool thing about Genova, is like the mystery of where she came from. Excuse me. Like the mystery of where Genova came from and stuff, and the cool design. It's so easy to say that she's a nobody because we don't know much about her, but the design is really cool, and she plays such an important part. Yeah, she's gonna go Shinra Grunt, but she's above everybody on that list because just it's the mystery behind her that's just amazing. All right, next person we have is Jessie. I want to go straight S-class with Jessie, especially because they really did a lot of justice for her in Remake. Yeah, just because of Remake and the justice they did to her. Because if you played the original game, Jessie's not that important. Yeah, but low first class. Lower than Reno. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have to be right there. I love Jessie though, but she's not as important as other characters. But she's still up there. She's better than Sid. Give her that. Sid's still cool, don't get me wrong, but what they did with her in Remake is so fabulous. Yeah. Chocobo Joe. Yeah, kind of a nobody. But he is a racer. Ugh. Better than Domino. Domino didn't really do much. And we'll put him right there because Remake and Domino, they kind of added more of an oomph to her. Who's this? Oh, Johnny's mom. Nobody. Not even her. Yeah, she's going back down with Professor Gast. Still more important than Azul, but yeah, they could have done more with her like they did with Johnny's dad. Johnny, I freaking love Johnny. I freaking love Johnny so much. I have no idea why I'm so attached to Johnny. I liked him in the original just because he wasn't part of the main cast of characters. But the fact that he followed you guys and he does care about Tifa. But would I say he's better than Biggs? And honestly, with remake, they made him good. Let's hope he does make an appearance in Costa del Sol in part 2. I really hope so, because I do love Johnny so much. Oh, just because I love him so much, but he's not better than Jesse. I love Johnny. You know what? He's better than Jesse. For me. Because I just love Johnny. He's not even like someone that oh yeah, it's cool, I want to be like him. No, it's just he's goofy and silly. That's how I should be feeling about Kate Sith, is he's a goofy, silly character, instead of oh my god, this stupid cat. Johnny's better than, so Johnny's going up there, above Jesse, just because I do personally really like Johnny, and now I love him even more because of remakes, so yeah, we'll put him above Jesse right now. Dr. Lazard, or whatever, Lazard, the director. And since we're listening to... Whoa. Let's put those back. Director Lazard. Cool character. I like that he was helping Zack the whole time. Still, better than Genova, but still bottom of the list because they kind of didn't flesh him out enough so his thing would be a good payoff. So, we'll put him Shinigami but high. What is this from? What is this song from? I'm trying to... What? Oh. I was trying to figure out what song this was, and I just realized it's one of the Turtle Paradise songs. Okay. I was like, what the hell? Alright, so next we have, Lucrezia? Yeah. Lucrezia. Okay, in context of the original story, Lucrezia is really cool and interesting, and I really do like the whole do I pick love over science thing. But you know what? I just finished Dirge of Cerberus for the first time. Watch the videos down below. Those were just like a few days ago when I finished Dirge of Cerberus. What they did with Lucrezia and Dirge of Cerberus was just annoying and just really made me upset. But she is very important, and Vincent, she means so much to Vincent. But you know what she did to Vincent? She's same thing with Angeal. They set them up really good, and then they kind of mess them up. Mog, low list. We'll put her low. I don't know why I have Mog and Mag, or Mag. I'm sorry, this is Mag. Mog comes later. She's low. She was kind of a idiot. She was too what's it called? Needy for Mog. Anyways, we'll move on. Chocobo Sam. I really liked him when I first met him. And then it was cool. And then it just kind of fell short. It would be interesting if he comes back and we get to see him talk with Chocobo Bill and Billy in Rebirth. Because, the whole cowboy thing. That would be really interesting. But he fell short. Yeah, he fell short. He started off really interesting. Not better than Denzel. Yeah, he started off really interesting and really unique, and then just not again. The landlady, I forgot her actual name. I really liked her. She had a good personality. And she did look out for Tifa. I'm just trying to decide if... Would she be... Personality-wise, yes, better than Genova, but... Yeah, we'll keep her low end. She's still really good, but... You know what? She did stick up for Sector 7 after it fell. That That pushes her up. Uh, I did find her annoying sometimes. So Chadley's a little bit better than her. I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, Chadley's better. Marco, which I'm assuming everybody just says it's this guy our sick guy. Marco, the reunion cloak guy. Yeah, he's a grunt. No one important. We'll put him down there. Yeah. Seto. Red 13's father. Really heartbreaking story. Can't wait to see what they do in Rebirth, how they're going to do that. That's going to be really interesting. He may go way up in Rebirth if they do it right. Maybe if they do like a flashback sequence. Who knows? I don't know. I'm interested to see what they do with Seto. But you know what? He's not as important as Genova, but he's up there. Just because his whole story. Marlene now. Yeah, Marlene's up here. Not quite S-class. We'll put her next to Sid, but Sid's better. Marlene's really good. And the Disney princess quality they gave her in Remake is kind of cool. Yeah, she deserves a spot up there. Alright, Mr. Dolphin. I know if any of you guys have never played Final Fantasy before, you're like, why the heck is there a dolphin in this? I mean, play Rebirth and you'll see why Mr. Dolphin is on this list. Not important, but still a funny character. That's what matters. It's a funny character. That's why it's going up here. It was just I better make it a fabulous appearance in Rebirth. I really hope they do. Mog. Yay, from Mog House. Yeah, way better than them. Doesn't really have... Well, yeah, you do have a story with Mag. Once again, in Rebirth, it looks like they're adding more to him, so we'll see what it's like after Rebirth. It's going to be interesting to go back to this list after Rebirth, and some of these OG characters come back to and then rate them. But as far as right now, that's my standing. Denzel still has way more of an interesting story. Same with Seto than Mog. But Mog, hey, they look like they're going full ham on Mog. So yeah. The other Resistance girl, we'll put her with the other ones. Out of the 3 Resistance members that Yuffie meets and integrate, she's probably more important than any of those 2. Yeah, she's right there. I mean, I'm not saying she's bad. Like, I'm not saying that those ones are bad characters. But what I'm saying is they could have given you more, and it was a DLC, so you're kind of limited, and I just wanted more out of the characters you met in the DLC and integrate. I don't remember his name, but I know he comes from Don Cornelio's mansion. Doesn't start with like a Y, like Yazoo, Yaku, or whatever the heck. I don't remember his name, but I know who he is. He had an interesting story with his wife, and him trying to betray Don Cornelio is an interesting story element. So it's way better than Shinra Grunt, but where does he rank up here? That's the important thing, because he's not second class, I can tell you that. I liked his story, and Gilles was so much more heartbreaking, and yeah, them two I like, but yeah, I think right there, Dex to Lucrezia. I think that's a good spot for him, considering especially because I don't remember his name. Gonna be interesting when we get to that chapter in Remake, when we play that next month, leading up to Rebirth. Once again, I just had her. You know what sucks about this character is I just had her name in my head, and I was just about to say it, and then my distracted brain gets on other things, and I can't think of her name. But she's really interesting, but she's annoying as heck. Better than third class, but low third class. Really low. She's annoying. She's super annoying. You know what? She's even down here. She's below. Choco Sam, I enjoyed. I liked him. Yeah, right there's a good spot for her. Yeah, she just, yeah. Interesting enough, but she became annoying. So, there's that whole thing. Trying to adjust this just a little bit. There we go. The Don Cornero. Look, he's funny. He's a pervert, and I'm not saying perverts are cool, but as far as an interesting story goes, he's up here. He's not quite as interesting as Heidegger, because he is still Slimeball, but he is a character, and it's funny to laugh at, and have fun with him. I don't think we're gonna get him in Rebirth. I really don't. But we should get him either at Rebirth, or for sure, if he's not in Rebirth, he's going to be in Part 3. I can't wait to see his return and what they do with him when he returns. And if you played the original game, you'll know what I'm talking about, and where it is. See, this is where it's tricky. So I'm going to put him right here below Heidegger, and then I'm going to go on about Don Cornero and why what he does in the OG, like why it's hard to talk. It's because I know some people have never played the original and they just know from remake and Rebirth. So I don't want to give anything away that they haven't experienced before. So with like the Don, like he does come back. I will say that. I mean, yeah, there's that, but just don't want to give up like how he comes back. But if you've played the original, you know what I'm talking about, and I can't wait to see what they do with that. That's going to be amazing. These three Jokers, Kutch, or what is it? Ken or Butch, the gangsters, the thieves in the tunnel. You know what? I know I saw the trailer where they returned and in for Rebirth, and they're going to be in Rebirth, and you know what? Good for them. Good for them, because they're funny. Like, as much as they're stupid and throwaway characters, they're funny. You know what? They're going Shinra Grunt. They're not nobodies. They're funny characters. They don't have a story other than they're stupid and silly, but they're better than these people. Better than Kairi. That's her name, Kairi. But not better than, yeah, just because all three of them are freaking interesting. The Mog chick. Almost forgettable. But yeah, I don't want to say we'll put her right there, because she's forgettable. Oh God, Kadaj. I don't even know what to feel about Kadaj and the other ones. Because as terms of Final Fantasy Advent Children, Kadaj was kind of interesting, but he was annoying too. I want to put him in third class. And I'm kind of want to put all three of them when we get to them next to each other. Because I don't think he was the most interesting out of the three. The other two kind of were pointless. They could have just done with him. But Seto had way better of a story, in my opinion. Even Denzel had a better story than him. But he did have a story. We'll put him right there. I didn't really like Kadaj or his cronies, but, you know, he had a better, interesting story. Who is this girl? I don't know who this girl is. She's going to be, well, she's next. Hold on. She's going to be a nobody, too. I forgot who she was. Both of those are nobodies that I don't even remember. I know they're from Remake. I just don't remember the story. So, yeah, they're going to go down there. Which one is this? It's not Kadaj. This is Yazoo. Is that who this is? Yazoo? Yeah. Not as Hey, look, the pictures line up. Yeah, Yazul. He's kind of... He didn't... Other than him fighting Tifa, which seems like that's all he was there for, is fighting Tifa. He was kind of stupid. 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 I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll put him right there. We'll put him down. He just, like, as I'm, like, looking at the characters that he's going by, we'll put him right there. Because everybody else has, above him, kind of has more of a story than he does. We'll put him all the way down there. Oh, this girl, once again, part of that resistance group. Oh, my God. Part of that whole resistance group. We'll put her down there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I'm trying to... Is that good for you guys? Can you see the next one? I hope you can see the next one with this adjustment. Yeah, we should be good like this. Alright. Nero. Okay. I want to put him down here with Azul, but you know what? Nero... What they did in Integrate made them interested and want to know more. Kind of that mystery thing. The same thing with Genova. And you know what? At the end of Dirge, he did kind of have a story where he's just trying to protect his brother. And with what they do in Integrate, I'm interested to see where they're going. So he's going to go right there. The Mayo Domino's assistant, stupid. The assistant is worse than him. Worse than him. Worse than him. Worse than her. Worse than those. He had more of a story. Not worse than Yazoo. Alrighty, what's next? Is this Big Bro or the... I forgot the actual names they used in Remake for them. But the gym guy. Where is he gonna go? He was funny. He was this one was forgettable. Forgettable. Yeah, he's going down there. Still higher than all these people, but forgettable. Is this Johnny's dad? No, that's not Johnny's dad. Hold on. Is that not Johnny's dad? No, that's not Johnny's dad. Who is this guy then? Oh! Okay. Had to get a closer look. I have tiny pictures here. And I'm trying to do... That's Tifa's dad. Look, I don't know much about Tifa's dad. As far as Tifa goes, big important part for him. But other than he dies, there's not much to Tifa's dad. More important than the two people I don't know. And honestly, Yazul is better than him. At least he had something. Tifa's dad was just dead. Koch. Yeah, he goes down. He goes down next to this guy, the gym guy. Yeah. Even though he was kind of entertaining during the Coliseum. We'll put him next to his counterpart guy. They were funnier than them. Funnier, better than him. Better than him. Yeah. Funnier. Cessna, yeah, better. Okay. Madam M. Or Madam M. She's up there. Just because one scene. Yeah, we're putting her up. Better than Angeal. Jesus, what is wrong with me? No, not quite. He had more of a story. He had... You know what? Her and Dio kind of is in the same boat. They're kind of very similar to each other. Not really in character terms or arcs or anything, but how important they are. That's a good spot for her. Why do I think all these people are from the Resistance? Because she is from the Resistance. How many girls were part of the Resistance? I thought we had enough. Oh no, I hate her. She goes down. She's that one girl who asks for your help on the side quest and then yells at you because you didn't... I don't know. Yeah, she was annoying. Cloud's mom, Claudia. I want to see more of Claudia. They had more chances to show me Claudia, but they still didn't. Which sucks. But once again, we're not doing Rebirth because Rebirth isn't out yet, so I'm interested to see what they do with her in Rebirth. But still interesting. God. Who's better, Denzel or her? She's gonna go right there. She's upper. She's upper list. Just because it's Cloud's mom and what they did show of her made her interesting, but still. I just wish I could have seen more of Claudia. The shop owner here. Okay, back to... Yeah, you're next to the Mongol chick. Yeah, we can put you down there. Is this Elfan... Or Elfan... Ugh. I can say her name right now. Elfalna? We'll put Elfalna next to Cloud's mom, Claudia. More important, though. I mean, they were cool, just as a cool inclusion, but... not really. Yeah. Johnny's dad. He was so funny in Remake when he popped. Not like super hilarious, but they made it interesting. He was interesting. Let's just say that. He was interesting. Not as interesting as Seth's name, but still interesting. Jules was funny. Way better than her counterpart. Where are we gonna put it? Because she just was funny. Better than... Oh, that's her name. Betty. Why did I say Rose earlier? Her name's Betty. Better than Betty. Definitely better than the annoying reporter guy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep her there. We'll keep her there. All these minor side characters. Holy crap. Oh my god. Her... Should they go together? I think they'll beat each other up on the tier list. The Guardian of the Slums, or whatever. The Angel of the Slums, or whatever. The stupid homeless chick. She gave you the runaround. She's slower than him. She's better than him because he was annoying. Chocobo Billy's little sister. We'll put them next to each other. No, he's better than her. Not better than Chocobo Bill, but better than her brother. Her brother or cousin or whatever they are. Yeah. He just tried to steal your money. Random NPC? Why is he on here? I don't know why random NPC is on here. You know, when I was making this list, I added these people for a reason. Because I recognize them. And that guy I don't recognize right now. I know he's from the original. Is that Zach's dad? Oh no, that's the guy from the Ice School Inn. Yeah, he's forgettable. Why is he even on this list? At least I know who he is now. I thought that was Zach's dad, which I don't even have on this list. I don't have Zach's parents on this list. Because that's going to be something interesting to see what they do in Rebirth. It's Zach's parents, if they still have them alive. That'd be... Oh my god, that would be so amazing, is Zach's parents in Rebirth. Oh, I don't know why I don't have them on this list. But they would end up coming down here anyways, so... Happy Turtle Guy! Way better than the other people in the Resistance. Better than him, because he was funny. Better than him, better than him. Better than Domino. Better than Mug Girl. Better than the shop owner. Better than Kutch. Yeah, Johnny's dad. They would hang out. They would really hang out together. The little kid from Sector 5. Oates? Is that his name? I think it's Oates. Better than Betty. I'll give you that. Oates is way better than Betty. And this song came on and it's like, I just saw the Zach and I was like, oh God, my heart. Anyways. Yeah, better than Betty. But you know what? What we're gonna have to say for him. Yeah, we'll put him next to the Mog Girl. They seem to be friends. Not that that's what we're going for in the tier list, but he's still better than her. Palmer, just because he's hilarious, he goes up here. Shinra Grunt, but bottom of the list. I just like his comedy side. Is this another Resistance guy? Holy crap, how many Resistance people do we have? But this is a good one. This is the one that actually helps out. So he's more important. Holy crap, what's going on here? But he's more important than the other ones. So you know what? He's going way above everybody else. 'Cause that's the one who actively helps the crew. Let me lower the volume a little. We should be good on copyright because it's so soft. But just in case, I don't want to risk anything. We should be good. It's video game music. But yeah. Alright, President Shinra. Yeah, that one's way too loud. Holy crap. I want something going on for you guys. Let me see here how this sounds. Hold on. We should be good. It's video game music. But, now you hear an echo. Alright, President Shinra. Yeah, that one's way too loud. Can you guys even hear this music? Something going on for you guys. Let me see here how this sounds. Hold on. We should be good. I don't think you guys can even hear the music. There's a little bit of sound going on. Here. I think we might be good with this. Sorry to go away from the tier list. We got one more row left. Yeah, that should be fine there. That's not too loud. Yeah, that's not too loud. Yeah, away from the tier list. Alright. We're back to the tier list. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure the audio's not too loud. It's just supposed to be nice, soothing background music while we do this tier list. And, you know, celebrate Final Fantasy VII while we go on and continue this list. Oh, President Shinra. He would be higher, but he died too soon. And he was kind of an annoying a-hole. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Still more interesting than Nero. It's funny, President Shinra's a Shinra grunt, but top of the line Shinra grunt. Yeah, we'll put President Shinra there. Priscilla! Right now, without Rebirth context and without her story in Rebirth, she's low. She's a nobody. But she's still interesting. Should we put her next to Dolphin just because they belong together? Dolphin was more memorable than her. Same with Palmer. I hate Kate Sith, but she's not as important as Kate Sith or Cessna. You know what? The lower I go down. I want to see what they do with her in Rebirth. It's going to be interesting. Well, we might have to come back to this tier list after Rebirth and then readjust everything to see where I re-put some of these OG characters if they make an appearance. Like, he probably won't. He's an ice gland, so he probably won't make an appearance. But yeah, like Dio, he's going to be interested to see if he goes up or down or whatever. Same with Mog, and I don't think we're going to get Yuffie's dad. But either or. Yeah, she's going to go down there. Yeah. Red 13. I love Red 13. Better than Barrett. Just because of design alone. And he's an OG cast member. Yeah, he goes up there. Not better than Cloud or Aerith. I'm sorry. Nope. But I do really love Red 13. Nanaki. Actually, honestly, here's a little side story. When I got my dog, I was thinking of a name for him, and before I decided the name that I gave him now, I almost considered naming my dog Nanaki after Red 13, but I don't know. It just didn't feel right. You know, when you name your animals, the name has to feel right for you. And as much as I would love to name my dog Nanaki, if I get a dog and I think about Nanaki and it matches the dog that I get, then yeah, I would name it Nanaki. That's not off the table. But as far as the dog I have now, no, it didn't fit Nanaki, didn't fit his personality, so. But I did consider it. Nanaki's such a cool name. And I would call him Red as a nickname. And the thing is, only Final Fantasy VII fans would ever know what I'm talking about. And they would be like, why did you name your dog Nanaki? Why is his nickname Red? Like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, you just don't even understand. Maybe one day I'll get a dog and I'll name him Nanaki. But nope, not my little puppy dog I have now. Yeah. Hojo. Hojo is next. Oh, what do we say about Hojo? Here's the thing about Hojo, man. He's such a good mad scientist role. A little too on the nose for a mad scientist, right? But with Hojo, and like I said, I have that fresh, sour taste of Dirge just on my tongue. He gets really annoying as you go on and on and on and on. I do want to see him chilling on the beach in Costa del Sol in Rebirth. That would be hilarious. Him trying to take his vacation. But where to rank Hojo? He has so much importance to the story. And he is iconic, even though a little too on the nose for the mad scientist. So he has to be better than Rodea. Better than Chadley, yeah. Better than Bugenhagen and Elmira? Not for likability, but out of, like, villainous. Better than Dawn. Because Dawn was just goofy. Yeah, we'll keep him next to Heidegger. They're both on the same sadistic level, but iconic sadistic, if that makes any sense. But he still gets annoying. I think this is Reeve next. Now, here's the thing. Many of you people are going to think, oh, I put Kate Sith down here. So I'm going to put Reeve next to Kate Sith. Because if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. However, with that being said, Reeve is, as a person, way better. We don't get much from him, so he's not quite up there. Sid gets better character, but he at least cares. And, you know, we may not get it till part 3 with Reeve, just because of certain other characters that are going to be in the game. But I hope by part 3 we get more of the true side of Reeve. Them dive and flesh his character out more. Because they did so good setting him up in Remake. And I know we're not going to get him that much in Rebirth. We're probably not going to get him at all for certain reasons. But by part 3, we should be seeing Reeve a lot more, and hopefully we get more personality out of Reeve in part 3. I really, really am interested on how he's got to be the double crosser, and how he knows he's coming off as a horrible person, but he's doing what's right at the end of the day. So, yeah, he's up there. He's really up there. Mr. Roach. Once again, this is another character I want to see them expand on in Rebirth, and supposedly we've seen him in a trailer in the background, if you even count that. If they just throw him in the back. See, here's the thing with Roach. It's like, he was really cool setup. Awesome. Loved it. But they didn't do anything with him. It just fell short. So, with that being said, he's going to be in third class. Well, why not? Soldier third class for third class. Not better than Elmira. Not better than Bugenhagen. I still really like Chadley. More depth there. We might have to move Angeal a bit. I think I'm going to move Angeal later on. But yeah. The other big bro workout, he goes next to Jules. Yeah. Kind of forgettable. Rosso, the Crimson from Dirge, next to Azul. Azul's worst. But she was pointless. She had one cutscene where she killed a bunch of people. And then she had a cutscene with Cloud, which Cloud should have easily kicked her butt, and then he fought her, and she killed herself? I don't know. Didn't understand her character. It just kind of felt like, here's a villain. Have fun with her. Yay, she's a villain. Bad girl with a Russian accent. Kind of stupid. Really stupid. Really nobody. Alrighty, Rufus. He might go in S-Class just because of his welcoming ceremony song. Which, that is one remake song from Rebirth that I cannot wait to hear is Rufus's welcoming ceremony. Here, hold on. Since we have the soundtrack up and playing, since we're talking about Rufus, we're going to put on the original Rufus welcoming ceremony while we talk about Rufus here, because that song I cannot wait for. Here we go. Hold on, let me put it on. Here we go. Rufus Shinra, guys. Oh my god, I can't wait to hear the song in Rebirth. Oh my god, it's going to be awesome. So pumped for it, guys. But Rufus Shinra, very interesting. I hated him in Advent Children. Really stupid. Still fit his character. Didn't like him in Advent Children. They should have just kept him out. I get why they kept him in, but yeah. Honestly though, Rufus as a character, cool design. I like how he's different than his dad. He does try to change Shinra, but he does it in his own sadistic way. So he's really up there. I don't want to say he's first class for me. God. See, it's so hard to do these lists because there's different aspects of everything. Like Rufus, he's really cool. I don't like him, like his policies and stuff, but he's a villain. You're supposed to not like him. That's the whole point of having a villain, right? So, yeah, like, you know what? Just because of who Reeve is better than Rufus. But, let me see who this next person is. I think it's a nobody. Yeah, okay. This next person is nobody. I have no idea who the hell this next person is. So far, we're at a tier list of 3 people who we have no idea who the hell they are. I don't remember that. Do we have another one? See, I'm zooming in because I'm trying to get a better view. Who the hell are you now? Some girl? Is she she's a girl from the Sector 5 slums. Nah, she's a nobody. We don't care about side stupid characters that have no story or personality. Let's be honest with that. Scarlet. I can't wait till you're seen in part 3. I don't think we're gonna get the scene with her and Tifa in Rebirth. I highly doubt we're gonna get the cool scene with her and Tifa in Rebirth. But how they're setting up her character so far is gonna make that scene with Tifa and Junon in part 3 that much more epic. That's going to be so cool. And I'm so excited to do that. Her connection with Yuffie too. So now there's a whole connection with Yuffie and Scarlet. That's going to be very interesting. Especially when we're going forward in Rebirth. Man, just think about, like, you could totally set up a Yuffie and Scarlet conflict too. Oh yeah, that. What if they change the whole Tifa thing to have Yuffie and her do it? I don't know. We would have to see it. But Scarlet, they're doing really good. And because of her remake version, and even her original version was pretty cool, she's up there. Yeah, better than Dawn. Dawn's just funny talking about the Dawn. His song was playing. She's better than the Dawn. Not better than Hojo, because Hojo, story-wise, is more important than her. But she's cool. She's up there. She's up there. I like Scarlet. This is the other guy, Koch, and the other guy that Dawn has. His other crony person. We'll stick them together. Like I said, for them it's just funny as announcers for the Dawn Cup. But other than that, yeah, they're kind of just funny for that moment. Alright guys, here's the big one. Here's another big character. The great and mighty war hero, Sephiroth. Hold on. Since we played Rufus's welcoming ceremony for Rufus, why don't we go back over here and play One-Winged Angel? Whoop. I went to Noburo's page. One-Winged Angel. While we talk about Mr. Sephiroth. I mean, you can't talk more about Sephiroth than saying he's one of the greatest video game characters of all time. Villains, that is. So he's way up there. He's somewhere up there with Cloud and Aerith. I just don't know exactly where on the list I'm going to put him. Because he is the greatest villain of all time. And as much as I want to put him before Cloud, Cloud is the main character, and I have a special spot for Cloud. Same with Aerith. But he's iconic. It's like these three are interchangeable. Right here. These three people right here, without them, you don't have Final Fantasy VII. Let's just be honest with that. Without Cloud, Sephiroth, and Aerith, there's no Final Fantasy VII whatsoever. They're, as much as I could say, oh yeah, I like this person for this reason, this person for that reason, the three of them are interchangeable. You can't compare the three. They're all separately good stories on their own. Absolutely first class tier. Have to be the top of the list of the top of the top. Like I said, the three of them are completely interchangeable. So, you know, it's just, yeah. You can't compare any of them right now. So yeah, we'll leave him up there. And we'll continue on. The crazy, stupid nurse that dies. She died, right? In Dirge of Cerberus? I know. I'm asking you guys this even though I just finished Cerberus. She dies. Because they put her in the tube thing, right? She's forgettable. Not as bad as Azul. Because she kind of had some story. Yeah, Dr. Gas better than him. Mag better. Better than him. Had somewhat of a story. Better than those two characters. Better than him. Better than Yazul. Jeez, I can't believe she's moving up the ranks right now. Better than him. Better than him. Ah, you know what? Those two are really close together. We'll keep them together. She's kind of useless. Didn't do much. Oh my god. And then her sister is next. I don't remember any of their names. I really don't. Because look, here's the thing with Cerberus. Watch my playthrough. You'll see me talk about them. I just felt them like I have no idea what your story is, and I don't really care. And stupid. I don't. They try to make her. They try to make her up here. They try to put her up here, but she landed down here, just because she didn't really care. But they try to make her up there, but she's down here. Yeah, Kate. I like Kate Sith better than her. As much as that seems. Cessna's better than her. Just because they tried. Just because they tried with her. And I could see what they're going with for her. She's with the same Cessna, Kate Sith, and her grouping where they tried with the characters, and I see where they're going, but I really don't like either of them. Oh yeah. So next we have Cherie. Okay, we're just talking about the original context of the original game. I give her credit for putting up with the abuse that certain characters give her. One certain character gives her in the original game. But of course, I don't think she's going to go through that in Rebirth or Remake or whatever they're going to do with her character. I don't think she's going to go through it. And she does care. She does have a heart of gold. Better than Palmer. Palmer's just funny. Better than Dolphin. I can't believe a dolphin is above all these people. That's just crazy. Only in Final Fantasy would a dolphin rate higher than all these other people down here. You know, yeah, better than the Chocobo Bill family. Better than them. Kyrie? Is she better than Kyrie? Yeah. Better. Oh, yeah, then that's better. You know what? She's kind of similar to Yuffie's dad. She's a little bit better than Yuffie's dad. A little bit better than Yuffie's dad. But in the same type of principle of motivating the characters, right? Yeah, we'll put her there. The Shinra middle manager guy. One scene, it was funny. It did its moment. And that's that. Next, below Johnny's dad. Because Johnny's dad was the same thing. Like, the scene they were in was funny and unique, but whatever. Oh, hold on. I figured out who one of the characters, one of the nobodies that we have. This girl. Okay, we'll get to her in a second. We'll leave her at the end. Because, yeah, we'll keep her. Okay, so let's get to the next guy. I don't remember his name, but he's the guy from the Intermission DLC. God, why can't I think of his name? You hear it enough. Very interesting addition to the story. Okay, we need to go off One Winged Angel because this is the bass part. Let's go to the next song. What? Okay. Here we go. Alright. So this guy. The guy from the Intermission DLC. He's cool. Really cool addition. I really like what they do with additions to this remake project. They're really interesting characters. But spoilers if you haven't played Intermission, so don't listen to me now. But he dies, and his story ends. But for what his story was, it was good. I'm thinking S-Class. Kind of in the same story as Angeal, honestly. Because he was set up as like, oh yeah, he's going to be cool and all that. And then he kind of, falls short when his fate is decided. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, we'll keep him next to Angeal. Angeal's more important than he is, but yeah, we'll keep him there. Dr. Folia. Funny. She's a bee dancer on the side and teaches the kids on the day. And yeah, I mean, the fact that I remember that means something. She's gonna go above that girl. Should I really put her that high, though? We'll put her next to Happy Turtle Guy. Kind of the same thing. Yeah. Knutzel. This dude. Look, you guys are going to disagree. Knutzel is a useless side character who should be like all the way. Oh, hold on. Before we get Knutzel back, let's put him back. This girl. She's, the one guy's daughter. I remembered who it is. You know, the guy from Yuffie's DLC? That's his sister that died in the battle. We'll put her next to Mag. I remember now. At least I have a memory of her. Back to Knutzel, though. I really like Knutzel, just because his connection with Cloud and Zack and all of that stuff. But, put him next to Geo, but lower than that guy. Yeah. Right there's about good. Just personal feelings, too. I want to see more of him in Rebirth. I think the parade area would be a perfect spot to add Knutzel. And have him do like a reconnect with Cloud. That would be really interesting. I would love to see that. Yeah, that would be really cool. But next is one that a lot of people love. An awesome girl. Here's the thing with Tifa. I love Tifa to death. I really love Tifa to death. I think she's good for Cloud. I think romantically she's the best option at the end of the day. If you watched my playthrough of the original Final Fantasy VII, you would hear me, and I'll repeat it again for those who have not seen it. Here's the thing, with everybody going off about, what is it, Clotty and Cleriff and all that crap. Here's the thing. Ship who you want. I don't really care about shipping. I look at the story and enjoy the story. And here's the thing. With Cloud and Aerith, it was a one-time fling. It was like a summer relationship. You have it, it's fun, it's over with. They accepted that. They know that. It's heartbreaking, it hurts, but it was never meant to be in the destiny of the stars. Who Cloud was destined to be with is Tifa. And they're really building that in the remake project. And as much as Tifa's cool, I mean, story importance, she's not as important as Aerith. And I'm not saying Tifa sucks. I'm not. But if you look at her character, and I'm just saying, with certain things that are going on with Cloud, she doesn't really help out Cloud. If you know what I'm talking about. And I don't want to say she's an a-hole, but I don't fully like her because of that. But she's very important, and Cloud and her do belong together. But the more I think about her, the lower and lower she gets on this list. She's second class for me. but she's probably the highest. She's better than Sid. Way better than Sid. But she's not first class. It's just so unfair because she is such a good character. It's so hard to see and it's so hard to rate these people because I do love Tifa. I really do. Yeah, we'll keep her first class. Just because she is meant for Cloud. And I do like that part of her relationship. Yeah, we'll keep her up there. I just would feel so bad to put her down there. Yeah. We'll put her right there. It's so hard to place Tifa for me because I do like her, but I don't like her the most. But mainly because I like Cloud so much that I like Tifa a lot. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with this position. I'm happy with Tifa's position right there. We'll stick with that. And now we're on to Song. Where's he going? Let's start a base with Rude. You know, there's a line from Remake. Is it Remake or Crisis Core? There's a line from... God, what game is it from? Or is it from Advent Children? Or is it from Intermission? I don't know. There's a line Song says, right? After the plate falls in Sector 7. And, he was like, oh, how can you live with your... Rena was talking, and he was like, oh, you know, they're trying to justify what happened. And Song was just trying to get the blame off them and was trying to... He's a good boss, and he knows what they did wrong, but he's just trying to do his job. And I give him credit for that, and I wish I could remember the line off the top of my head. But basically he's like, oh, I'll take all your pressure off you. I'll take all the blame. I don't really care. We did our job. Don't sweat it. And I really respect that as a man. And he knows it's wrong. And he knows what he did wrong. But then in the original game, he did slap Aerith in the face. And he's not as memorable as the other Turks. But he was there for Zack. Is he... I feel like he should be around here. Right? You know who we don't have on this list? Oh my god. We're missing a Turk on this list. Holy crap. We're missing Elena. Oh no. I can't believe we're missing Elena. How did I not add Elena to this list? Whatever. Yeah, he goes below Biggs. I can't believe we didn't add Elena on this list. Holy crap, I am ashamed of myself. Well, if you made it this far and you're wondering where the heck Elena is, I forgot about Elena. So my bad. That's a mistake. Especially because she's coming up in Rebirth. Yeah, Elena is... right now, Elena's there with Cersei. Yeah, just for people who are watching and are wondering about Elena, Elena is next to Cersei. They're right next to each other. They were add-ons to the Turks. I just hope Rebirth does better for Elena. Alright, next is Wedge. I got really silent there. I like Wedge. I do. And I like what they did with the remake. But he's Wedge. And I really want to put him up here because, you know, the whole Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. The three of them, if they were all together, they would be in the same spot. But if we're talking about the individual character and the merits, yeah, you know what? He's right there. Better than Chadley, because it is Wedge. Bugenhagen and Elmira have more interesting things to do than Wedge, to be completely honest. And I like Wedge a lot, so it's hard to... That's the thing, is a lot of these characters I really do like. I really do like, but you gotta, like, judge them off the other people and put them on this list. That's really hard to do. Alright, next one is Vice. Okay, you know what? In Intergrade... We're getting this song again? Let me change the songs. We've heard this song before. Next song. Alright. Yep. We're back here. Okay. Okay, Vice. Here's the thing with Vice, right? Oh, I love this song. As you can see, I get distracted a lot. Okay, Vice. Here's the thing with Vice. Before I played Dirge Receivers, all I knew him was from... Well, before I finished Dirge Receivers, let's say that. I knew he was from Dirge Receivers. But as far as knowing him as a character is Intergrade, which isn't much. You don't really get to know him much from Intergrade. So it's kind of like, okay, cool. Then I just finished Dirge Receivers. And I said this like 4 or 5 other times on the stream so far. And if you want to see my playthrough, look in the video description below and see what I feel about that game. Vice... Well, if you guys watch it, spoilers, if you guys don't know. Is Vice actually Vice? Or is he Hojo? Or did Hojo just take control of his mind? I don't know. Either or, it wasn't really Vice. It's so annoying. Vice is so freaking annoying. And it's just... Honestly, it's... Ugh. Until we know more about Vice. Maybe they might do another DLC where it's Vincent and the Deep Ground or something to continue off Yuffie's intermission shit. He's above Rosso. His brother Nero was more interesting. Yeah. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh no, you put Vice so low on the list. He's a nobody right now. He wasn't even real in Dirge Receivers. He was already dead and Hojo reanimated him. And then the god of chaos or whatever reanimated him. He was useless. It wasn't actually Vice. Think about it. He may look cool and yeah, he has Squall's gun blades, but who cares? Whatever. Moving on. Oh, Weimer. Best... not best side missions. His side missions kind of sucked. Where are we putting him next to? He's a nobody. He had a good personality. I'm not saying that. But compared to all these other people... In my opinion, he's a nobody list. I just don't know who he's going to be next to. Let's put him next to that other shop owner. They're about in the same field. About the same point. Wow, we're getting close to being done here. So who is it? Kadaj, Yazul, and... Forgettable name. I don't even know who the hell you are. I know who you are. He's the third guy from Advent Children. The third nameless guy that no one cares. At least I know Yazua and I know Kadaj, but him, I forgot his name. He could sit next to his brother or whatever they call themselves. Cool. Yay, he fought. In fact, he didn't even have his own unique battle. He goes further down. Vice was more interesting as a reanimated dead body. I hated Azul, so no. Rosso was more interesting. Not really. Hold on. No. They're close together. They're really close together. Yeah. They're really close together. Alright. Yuffie. Totally first class for me. Yuffie's totally first class. Now it's just where in the first class list. Yeah, she's better than Jessie. I'm sorry, Jessie. Yes, better than Johnny, even though I really love Johnny. Yes, better than Reno. Better than Tifa. That's a difficult one. Is Yuffie better than Tifa for me? That's a very interesting question. Because I do like Yuffie. Really do. No, she can't be better than Tifa. She can't be. As much as I like Yuffie, just Tifa means too much. And that's why it's like, okay, now Barrett starts to look... We'll adjust that upper half, because Tifa should be better than Barrett. Not Red 13, because personally for me, I really like Red 13. I do really like Barrett. See, it's so hard when you get to the iconic, like, main cast of characters that you went through most of the game with. Wait! You know, whoa. We're missing someone here. We're missing someone very big. That'll be an added one at the end. Hold on. I gotta do that really fast. Because we're missing one original person that I cannot believe is not on this list at all. What is wrong with me? I have no idea what is wrong with me with me not adding this character. And then, you know, since we're adding that one, we'll add what is it? Elena. Yeah, we'll add Elena too. Because I cannot believe I did not add those two characters. That really annoys me that I didn't add. I was like, I've seen all the other characters, just not these two. So where the heck are these two? And we're just need to find where I put the other one to add to this list. God. Where did he go? I know I saved you in here. I'm trying to find his picture. There he is. Alright. There we go. Alright, we added 2 more people. We'll get to them when we get to them. I forgot who we just put in place. Who did we put in place? Oh, Yuffie. Yeah, we'll move Yuffie around. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot those 2 people. We talked about Elena earlier, right? But Elena goes next to Cessna. I think she's a little bit better than Cessna. So yeah, she's above there. Zach Fair. Yeah, she's up there. Zach is up there. Zach's an OG. Very tragic story. Protagonist of his own game. Really amazing of a person. Aerith is still better story-wise for the overall Final Fantasy VII story. But Zach is a very crucial part. And, you know, I'm sure he's just going to get better during Rebirth. So, yeah, he's just going to be first class. I mean, he deserved first class. He is a hero. So, he's up there. Alright. Zengon. This is, if you guys don't know, Zangon is, Tifa's martial arts teacher. Yeah. He's cool. Still a nobody. I honestly think he, is gonna really shine in, Rebirth when we get to that whole thing, but right now he's down there. Yeah, we'll put him next to the Chocobo Jockey guy. This guy, once again, we'll see. Here's the thing. With all these people over here, the part of the Resistance, the Avalanche group that Yuffie goes to, they're all kind of under the same boat. Like, they were cool and they were interesting, but you didn't have enough time with them to expand upon their characters. So they're kind of just all together. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys do. Alright, the guy that I forgot to add, which I would have got so much hate on this video if I didn't add this to it, because he is part of the original crew. Vincent Valentine. Once again, he's a star of his own game, like Zach. Really cool design. But his story is kind of lacking, and they try to make it up with Dirge of Cerberus, and they fell short on there because the whole Lucrezia thing. Ugh. And Deep Ground. Ugh. I do like him. And him and Yuffie belong together. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good spot right there. Yeah, he's still S-class. Or first class, I should say. S-class. First class. But, yeah, that's a good spot for Vincent Valentine. And I didn't add his dad either. But his dad was just so side of a character. I mean, I have some of these that are so side of a character. His dad would have gone down in the nobody important list. Let's be honest. So now to kind of look at this list, and I explained most of my reasoning for all the people here. Trying to make adjustments, trying to think about it. So, as I said before, with Cloud, Sephiroth, and Aerith, they're equally up there. I know they're in a position... And now that Aerith song is playing, I want to put Aerith all the way up here, and they're equal. They're all three equal. End of story. I can't say one is better than the other, as much as people want that. I can't. I physically can't. They're all equal, and they're all badass, and they're all awesome in their own right. Zack is really cool, and as much as I want to add him into the trio up here, I can't. Zack is cool in his own right, and he's up there, but these still run. Like I said before, with those three characters, Cloud, Sephiroth, and Aerith, you can't have any other character in this whole story. It would be impossible. You have to have those three. Then it goes Zack, which I'm fine with. Red 13. I really like Red 13. I'm thinking about getting the tattoo of the 13 mark on my arm. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. Barrett I really like, but you know what? We're going to move him down. Tifa's going to go up. Red 13 I like as a personal favorite character, so that's why he's above Tifa. I do really love Tifa, though, mainly because of Cloud and their story. But yeah, Barrett has a very heartwarming thing. Yeah, he's up there. Yuffie I really love. Story-wise, yeah, it's an interesting story. Yeah, I'm fine with. They're kind of on the same plane level. I guess Yuffie, because she doesn't have stupid Dirge of Cerberus story. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Johnny's up here just because I really like Johnny. I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine with my S-class, my first class list. I'm fine with the order. Yeah, those three are equal, and then everybody else tear down. From favorite to least favorite. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for not putting Sid up higher, but honestly, he's not quite there yet. I'm sure they're gonna way expand his character in Rebirth, and then who knows what they're going to do in part 3. So yeah, I'm fine with them there. Reeve, same thing. Love what they're doing with them. Can't wait to see what we do get in Rebirth. If we even get him in Rebirth. As I said earlier, I don't think we're going to get Reeve in Rebirth. Rufus is really cool. Marlene's really cool. Boom. Boom. I'm happy with that. The only one that I really have an issue with on this list on changing is Angel. I like Chadley, though. I really like Chadley personally. That's a hard decision. I could see him not being above Wedge and Bugenhagen and Elmira. I could see that. Right? But Chadley. And I know a lot of people don't like Chadley, but I kind of like Chadley. He's a cyborg. Spoilers, he's a cyborg. Yeah. Okay. I just didn't feel right with her being above Angel and Roach being above Angel. Yeah, I didn't feel good about that. Same with him. Yeah, you know what? He's kind of on the same page as Roach. Like, they were cool additions, but they fell short. So I'm cool with that. Knutzel, I'm fine with in third class. I mean, he is a soldier third. All the way down. I want to see more of Rodea. I really like Rodea. President Shinra, that's fine. He's dead anyway. Same with Genova and Seto. But Seto had a heartbreaking story. Oh. What's up with this list? Is this where all the dead people go? Is Shinra grunts? Because look, President Shinra, he's dead. Lazard, he's dead. Genova, dead. Seto, dead. Kadash, dead. Elmira, or not Elmira, Ifalna, dead. Claudia, dead. Anybody else died on this list? Did Palmer die when he got hit by the car? Possibly dead. Question mark dead. Why'd I put all the dead characters in Shinra Grunt? Well, for the most part, all the dead characters. Except for the ones that matter. Anyways, I just happened to notice that. Yeah, so I'm happy with this. I can't believe, I'm going to say it again, I can't believe a dolphin is higher on the list than everybody else. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I still don't know who these three people are. I'll have to keep an eye out for them when I get to Remake and Crisis Core and all of that. I think this one's the other teacher, which she can go down there. I don't know. I don't know if she's the other teacher or not. I don't know. Yeah, so, at least I have her recorded now, so, like, I can see, as of right now, to the best of my abilities, this is a ranking of all my Final Fantasy VII characters from the whole compilation, Remake, Advent Children, Crisis Core, all of that. This is my current standings before Rebirth comes out. Yeah, I just can't wait. I want to see this list after I finish doing Crisis Core, then doing Remake, and then doing Rebirth, and then come back to this list and look at it and be like, did I do good? Like, does anybody change? I would be so interested to see if anybody changes on my list. And I know these three, nothing can go above those three. There's no way anybody else on the list or who they can add can go above these three. No way. Now, Zack could be added to the three and make it a quartet, but the trio cannot be touched. Same with Tifa. Tifa could be part of them after Rebirth. We'll have to see. But, yep, that's it. That's my list. That's my ranking of all the Final Fantasy VII characters. If I'm missing anyone, which I don't think I am, other than Vincent's dad, which, throw away. What's his name? Grimoire Valentine, pointless. No point of even adding him. I think that's my ranking of my characters. I don't really think I'm missing anyone. If I'm missing someone that you don't see on this list, that you think should be on this list, comment down below. Let me know. Maybe when we revisit this after Rebirth, if we do, I'll add them. But I think that's all the main notable NPCs and characters and all of that I can rate. Even to the small ones like Chocobo Joe, the racer guy. Yeah. So yeah, this is my list, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, hearing my explanations to all the characters and why I like them and why I don't like them. I'm just so excited for Rebirth. I can't wait for the game to come out. It's feeling like an eternity till this game comes out. But yeah, tomorrow is the 27th anniversary of the original Final Fantasy VII. We're gonna watch the PlayStation Now Access, whatever the heck they're calling it. The PlayStation, you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna watch that tomorrow on stream because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the final trailer to Rebirth. So we're gonna watch that live on stream and see how that works. And watch that live on stream. And then after that, I don't know. I might do something special for the 27th anniversary. I'm looking forward to the trailer. I'm only going to watch it the one time on stream. And then as much as I would want to watch it again, I'm not going to. Because I've seen enough. I just wanted to watch that one little thing. Last taste before a month away. And then the demo. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a demo released tomorrow. As well as the trailer. I'm not playing the demo. I don't care. I don't care if anyone doesn't like that. I'm not playing the demo. I don't want anything spoiled for Rebirth. Rebirth is such a big part about the story. I've said this multiple times, so I'm not going to get into it again. But yeah, if there's a demo tomorrow, do not be looking forward to me playing it, because I will not be playing the demo. I'm sorry, but it's just not happening. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm already sold on the game. And plus, if I have a feeling of what the demo's going to be on, I don't want that. Here's my thing with the demo, right? I think it's going to be part of the flashback sequence that people been playing, the demo part that people have been playing reportedly. And I don't want to play that until the game comes out. That whole flashback sequence I want to experience for the first time, fresh and new, all by myself. And I don't want to even see a demo of that, so yeah. Even though I do want to try out the new synergy abilities, I'll wait till the game actually comes out. But that's enough talking about that. That's conversation for tomorrow when they announce it. So if they do, that is. But yeah, we'll call that a night. Sorry we couldn't finish Ever Crisis because of the gacha model of the stupid game. And yeah, I just think Square kind of fell short on marketing for that. I don't care if you have the gacha model. Just don't make a new original story behind a paywall. Yeah, that's annoying. I will get back to it eventually. Just right now, Ever Crisis is out of the picture. So stay tuned for tomorrow. And then if you don't care to watch a trailer or whatever tomorrow, then February 1st, we are starting Crisis Core on the official countdown to Final Fantasy Rebirth. So yeah, can't wait for that. Crisis Core, then remake, and I'm talking enough. I'm wasting everybody's time. Alright, hey guys, thank you guys all for watching, and we'll end the stream there, and I'll see you tomorrow if you tune in for the PlayStation Access. Thank you guys. I'll see you then.